Hey Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a tarot and oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, that's when it was meant to find you. And that being said, be discerning, listen to your body, see what resonates. Not all readings are going to fit you every time. Not all readings are going to fit all Cancers. We're going to start with oracle, but at the very end of this reading, we're going to do something a little bit different. I got this oracle deck, and it's all about the mudras, like these hand positions, right? And they each have a different meaning. And I love the idea that you could take something and physically do it, like physical prayer in the universe. It gives you a sense of control in your lives, but also I think it's very empowering. I like to think that there's a bit of magic to it. So this is the deck, and I'm going to make kind of a fool of myself trying to demonstrate whatever card flies out for you. And we'll do that at the end here. But yeah. So starting with the message of the Falcon from the Divine Feather Messenger deck, we've got the message saying, use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. We have the affirmation, I am courageous and powerful. Dang, what are you doing? And then we're going to get a card from the Angels of Abundance deck. For those of you guys who've been following me for a while, I so appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I love all of you so much. And I love answering your comments. I love praying for you. That is a practice, one of my spiritual practices. If you'd like for me to pray for you, whether you're new to the channel or you've been here for a while, say hi in the comments section. And that gives us all something that we can focus on that represents your energy we can pray on. And you guys, this is crazy, but I only have like 20% of my regular viewers are subscribed. So if you know that you like this channel, if you look for the readings and you enjoy them popping up on your feed, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much. All right. Finally, we have the Oracle card, and this is very specific. So I'm going to be expanding on this. This funny little deck. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. I'm going to expand on that because not all of us can eat organic or can afford to eat organic. And so that's very specific. Be aware of the energies you surround yourself with. All sorts of things can be considered food, right? The music we listen to, the shows we watch, how do we feel walking away from them? There are some shows I walk away from and I feel that I have like a residue. I feel like I gotta take a shower and it makes me feel gross. There are threads that I will accidentally open up and then the algorithm will just keep sending me those terrible, you know what I'm talking about. Don't open up any P. Diddy videos, okay? You don't want to feel like you have to take a shower over and over again afterwards. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So be aware of the type of ways we fuel ourselves and know that that clean energy comes from clean food. All right, you guys. I'm laughing at myself. What's coming towards my Cancers? What's going to benefit their highest good? I'm going to make this an extended video. If you'd like to follow me over there, the link will be in the description box below. That's where we ask for advice and all that good stuff. What do my Cancers need to know? Make a new plan is looking out at the world. What does the world have to offer you? What do you have to offer the world? We're going to get a general view of the energies, and then we'll unpack them as we usually do. What's coming towards Cancer? Please make it clear. Sun, we'll take it. It's good energy. The victory card of the Six of Wands, we'll take it. It's good energy. What else for Cancer? Please make it clear. Hermit, spiritual place, and then we have Nine of Swords. So we'll be unpacking that for sure. So we have sandwiching your reading. We have making new plans. This is like a time for a to-do list, a bigger and broader perspectives. Would you have to travel to get to your goals? What are your goals? Big picture questions. This is not leaving the harbor yet. He's holding on. He's not ready to move on these plans, so to speak. It's a really big time for brainstorming. And then on the other side, we've got a little bit of maybe overanalyzing, overthinking, and we'll find out what that's coming out with that. But we have this beautiful energy inside, which is like this success, this victory, this happy, happy energy of the sun, feeling in alignment with yourself and with your goals. And we have the Hermit energy, which is going into kind of that deeper wisdom place. Let's unpack this and see what the storyline is for you guys. Two of Wands for my Cancers. What do they need to know about this planning stage? Two of Wands for my Cancers. Yeah, so I love this. So you're entering a place in your life where you're going to be willing to consider clarity that is being given to you. I say given because all aces are gifts. These are the moments in life where the universe just plops something right on your lap, whether it's a relationship or a business opportunity. In this case, it is clarity, deep clarity on something. It's going to be very helpful in making new plans. And that clarity could be delivered by way of a conversation, something you read, or it could be this epiphany. Just, you have a dream, or you wake up and you just know, you get this download. Some of you guys are claircognizant. We have 10 of Pentacles. So this clarity is going to be specifically related to your long-term goals around family, stability, maybe inheritance, legacy. This is like great. So if I can't get any more clear, let's see if I can just like concentrate that down into like a sentence, right? Pay attention to the information that appears before you, because it's going to be pivotal in how you make your long-term plans successful, your long-term goals come about. We have the Sun. What is the Sun? Cards are flying out funny with that Sun. Energy's funny. Feels sparky. Wow. So there's been something that I think you were not willing to give up on. It was exhausting and disappointing. And you can kind of wave hello to it and be like, thank you for showing me what that feels like, because something's coming through that fills your cup. So it's either creative or it's emotional. It's like a relationship. It's love. And the cups represent both, because they operate they're operated by the whole emotional realm. So this makes you feel purposeful and happy, satiated, excited. So this is a very positive, I want to be really clear about this. This is a very positive thing, but there was some kind of exhaustion, tenacity, disappointment attached to it. When it comes through, it is so easy. It's so clear. It's so opposite of this. This feels exhausting. It feels like trudging through mud. And then things get much easier. We have the Six of Victory. This is like such a great reading. Six of Swords for my Cancer. What wanted to flip out? Six of Pentacles and also the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to take that as a footnote. So reciprocity. It's like, what it feels like is that like you're kind of reaping the rewards of just not giving up and trying and trying. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. Maybe I tweak things and this works. And then something just lands in your lap that is just so easy. Epiphany might be attached to it. This is transformative. We have something I think that it has been kind of in the dark. Something's being revealed to you, coming about now. And you know, there's a very deep sense of timing attached to this. It just it couldn't come through any sooner. It's your time. It's your time, Cancer. Coming out of disappointment. There might even be some celebrations. Maybe a few of you guys even experienced that disappointment in kind of among your friends, or even in just a very few of you in a third-party situation. But I feel like it's water. It's like, I wouldn't say water under the bridge, but I feel like it doesn't even matter at this point. I feel like you're really successfully making a recovery. But it's not without a little bit of your own work. Now, what's this Nine of Swords? You might feel a little bit anxious at kind of re-entering the world, or a sense of your world expanding. This new chapter is so good. Some of you guys might have that feeling of like, it's too good to be true. But there's the feeling of re-entering the world that you might, it's okay. It's going to be all right. There's collaboration here. Some of you guys are starting with a new company. Some of you guys are starting, what does expansion mean to you? This could have something directly to do with travels or working with people who are different from you, from distances. But it's just new, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means it's like you're at the edge of this giant, beautiful, pristine lake, and you want nothing more than to take a giant swim in it. You know, you can almost feel the water, and you can like, the air is so fresh and the sun is out. But when you dip that toe in, it's cold. But you know the coldness is only initial. It's not going to last very long, but you just have to jump in. So there's that kind of feeling to this. I want to say, come on in, the water's warm. But it might be a little frigid at first. I can't lie to you. But this is going to allow you to put down this burden. This may be an old obligation, an old chapter that was burdening you. It's an old version of you. Anything else? It could very well have something to do with finances for you guys, right? Because we got the 10 of Pentacles. This could also have something to do with an individual, could even be an earth sign. Something that required a lot of attention, maybe. Maybe there was some inner conflict, maybe there's some outer conflict. But I feel like that's not where the emphasis of your reading is going. I feel like it's really about moving forward. I think the biggest challenge is behind you. And I think what you're looking at is just like the courage it takes to jump in the water. I love it. This is wanting to come out. No wonder. The Fool. The Fool is a brand new journey. Yeah, so, you know, I think that you're really seeing, this is a moment where something comes so easy to you that in hindsight, you're like, oh, wow, I didn't realize it could be this easy. Now I can really see clearly what was working against me, you know, what I was working against. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. The future is waiting for you. You are courageous and powerful. Let's get a mudra card for you. And then we're going to do the extended. If you'd like advice on moving forward, consider doing that. What mudra for my Cancers? I'm like silently like, please make it easy for me to do with my fingers. This is the mudra for the lungs. Cheerfulness. Take a deep breath. It's okay. Take a deep breath and jump in the water. So this mudra helps to relieve all kinds of lung complaints. And also helps speak your truth. In chronic cases, practice this mudra 4 times a day or for 10 minutes. So that's just a very physical manifestation of this card. But what it means also is sorrow, grief, and worry are often associated with weak lungs. Sometimes these emotions are below the level of our consciousness, like the Moon card, they're veiled. All that the affected person is aware of is his or her or their inability to be glad about anything. So almost celebrate their gratitude. They react pessimistically and cynically to everything that happens. And let's just take a moment here and give yourself a pat on the back. That is kind of just like a primal brain that we all have because we want to be ready for the next thing. It's survival, right? So this is saying while you're doing this hand thing, if you choose to do the gesture, you can consider what you're grateful for, and it's okay to be glad. It's okay to celebrate them. So breathe deeply, slowly, and deliberately. After filling your lungs, keep your breath in for 3 to 7 seconds and then breathe out fully. While you are doing this, imagine how you are inhaling masses of light and colorful prana, the energy of life. The prana makes your whole chest and lungs vibrate with life. And here's your mantra. I am filled with the energy of life. I'm going to show you this card, and then I will attempt to do it gracefully. So you're basically taking your inner finger like this, and you're putting the nuts. Some of you guys already know this, so you can roll your eyes at me, but you're putting the knuckles up against each other. Put the green in the background there. And you're just kind of resting them there. And it takes some strength with the hands. And so that's what you're considering is cheerfulness. and filling your breath up with lungs and gratitude. I hope that is helpful for you guys. Take good care. See you soon. Please like and subscribe. And the link is below if you'd like to follow me for advice. Take good care. Bye.